Ferrari's once again in the spotlight after shocking leaks were revealed to the public. The prancing horse reportedly earned $58 million in revenue from Lewis Hamilton's arrival. However, this news is even more shocking because Hamilton himself, admitted to being exploited by Ferrari, is the relationship between Ferrari and Hamilton entering a tense phase. Let's discuss it. Major drama has engulfed the legendary Formula One team, Scuderia Ferrari, once again. According to a recent report by the Italian media outlet La Gazzetta dello Sport, Ferrari earned $58 million in revenue in just the first few months after Hamilton joined the team. This figure comes from increased sponsorships, merchandise sales, and new business contracts that flowed in immediately after the seven-time world champion officially joined in January 2024. Hamilton created tremendous euphoria when he made his Ferrari debut at the 2025 Australian Grand Prix. Many believe that the collaboration between the prancing horse and the King of Silver Arrows will usher in a new era in Formula One. Furthermore, Hamilton's transfer from Mercedes to Ferrari in 2023 was one of the biggest surprises in Formula One history. However, his on-track performance has not lived up to expectations so far in the 2025 season. Hamilton has only won one race, the sprint race at the Chinese Grand Prix. For the rest of the season, the seven-time world champion has often found himself stuck in the middle of the pack, grappling with the limitations of his car rather than those of his main rivals. The ultimate disappointment came at the Hungarian Grand Prix when Hamilton finished 12th, his worst result of the season, which was a major blow to his reputation. The Ferrari SF225 that he drove was reportedly not competitive. While its engine was powerful, it wasted tires. Its aggressive aerodynamics made it difficult to control on technical tracks, causing Hamilton to lose valuable time in corners. This created a wide gap between expectations and reality. When Hamilton was announced as joining Ferrari, an atmosphere of optimism enveloped the paddock. Many fans believed that his arrival would immediately lead the team back to winning ways, perhaps even replicating the glory of the Schumacher era. However, the opposite happened. Hamilton had to accept the harsh reality that being a big name alone wasn't enough to offset the SF25's fundamental weaknesses. Ironically, despite Hamilton's subpar on-track performance, Ferrari has reaped extraordinary financial benefits. The superstar seven-time world champion's presence has boosted the team's image and paved the way for new valuable sponsorship deals. This culminated in April 2024, when Ferrari secured an enormous deal with HP worth €80 to $90 million. This made the American technology company Ferrari's main sponsor after a 3-year hiatus. Giovanni Palazzi, president of StageUp, offered this sharp analysis of the phenomenon. Hamilton's global charisma, combined with Ferrari's legend, creates an irresistible combination. Merchandise sales soar, new sponsors arrive, and Ferrari's image is revived in the eyes of the global public. However, it's important to remember that if negative results continue on the track, all of this could backfire and hurt the team. Palazzi's statement seems to confirm that Ferrari is at a crossroads. The company has achieved great business success, but is still unable to fulfill its ambitions on the racetrack. With high expectations from fans and immense pressure from sponsors seeking real victories, Ferrari must quickly prove that its ambitious project with Hamilton is a genuine step towards a revival in Formula One, not just a marketing ploy. One world was shocked again when Lewis Hamilton finally spoke out about reports that Ferrari was exploiting him more for commercial gain than for his performance on the track. In an interview after the Hungarian Grand Prix, Hamilton looked serious and spoke in a bitter tone as he openly expressed his concerns. From the start, I knew that my move to Ferrari would bring a lot of attention, sponsorships, and business. It's a natural consequence of my name and Ferrari's long history. However, my goal was clear. I came to bring Ferrari back to the championship, not to be a marketing product. I'm not a walking billboard. I'm a racer, and all I want is to win. This bold statement shocked the paddock immediately and sparked much speculation. Many saw Hamilton's words as a sign of his growing frustration with Ferrari. They felt that Ferrari was too busy exploiting the seven-time world champion's reputation to attract major sponsors, rather than providing him with a competitive car. Some even suggested that these comments could mark the beginning of serious tension between Hamilton and Ferrari management. With the team's performance still unstable, Hamilton's statement was seen as a warning that his patience was limited. The public now awaits Ferrari's response to the harsh criticism from its biggest star. This situation further exacerbated the internal tensions within Ferrari. Team boss Frederick Vasseur had confidently asserted that Hamilton's arrival was not merely a commercial strategy, but also a significant step toward building a winning team, capable of restoring Maranello's glory days. However, the reality on the track was quite different. The SF25 was unable to match Red Bull's dominance or McLaren's resurgence. Ironically, Charles Leclerc's performance was more consistent than Hamilton's. Hamilton was still struggling to adapt to the characteristics of the Ferrari car. This performance gap put further strain on the team's internal relationships. Observers believe that Ferrari is now trapped in a golden trap, a financially wealthy team thanks to Hamilton, but lacking tangible achievements on the racetrack. Even renowned Italian F1 commentator Carlo Vanzine made a scathing remark. Ferrari bought a living legend, but all they got were big posters that generate money, not championship trophies. The pressure on their beloved team from the notoriously fierce Italian public is growing. While Ferrari is reaping extraordinary financial rewards, fans demand tangible results, such as podium finishes, rather than sponsorship figures or merchandise sales. This situation has sparked wild speculation in the paddock. Will Lewis Hamilton really stay at Ferrari long-term if the team doesn't improve? His contract is for 3 years. But with his performance falling short of expectations thus far, their relationship could crumble sooner than expected. Many believe this partnership is a major gamble for both Hamilton, who wants to end his career with a bang, and Ferrari, which is trying to emerge from the shadows of Red Bull and McLaren. If there's no significant progress, rumors of a split could easily surface. On the other hand, Ferrari clearly doesn't want to lose a money-making machine as valuable as Hamilton. The 7-time world champion opens doors to new sponsors, increases the team's commercial value, and brings Ferrari back into the global sports spotlight. From a business perspective, Hamilton is hard to beat. However, as Hamilton has repeatedly emphasized, money isn't everything. Ultimately, a driver hungry for victory will only be satisfied if he stands on the top podium again. Ferrari is in a paradoxical position. It is rich thanks to Hamilton's presence, yet its cars perform poorly on the track. Although the surge in major sponsorships has brought significant financial benefits to the team, their cars have not become more competitive. Hamilton himself is growing increasingly uncertain and frustrated, feeling that his name is used more as a tool for business and marketing strategies than as a means of pushing the team's performance boundaries on the racetrack. Will Ferrari be able to translate its financial gains into real power on the track? Or will their relationship with Hamilton become one of the most bittersweet stories in Formula One history? Let us know your thoughts below.